Yes, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, family. It's your boy Olifire 777. Good evening, good morning, good night. Wow. Yes, and as you come on, please click the like button, please, and thank you. I appreciate you. Oh boy, this internet is crap. I've been trying to get on from a little bit for about almost 20 minutes now. This internet is really shitty. Why is Uncle Elon not sending my Starlink as yet? Uncle Elon, why you taking so long? So yes, family, it's a boy Olifire 777 coming back at you. You know? Yeah. So enough love and respect to my subscribers who keep coming back and viewers who keep coming back. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Yeah. So hope you all having a wonderful week. It's been a very rough week and challenging one for some of my friends and family, Friends become family. But God will have his way. Yeah. So, yeah. So tonight we're dive right tonight, peeps. Big up yourself, Alan. Big up yourself, bro. No love and respect. Thank you for joining from early. Whoa. Oh, okay. Yeah, all the phone names scrutinized, yes. CSP, big up yourself, Alan. Yeah, soon link up, bro. Yeah. So it's a Thursday night, peeps. Can you believe the week is almost done already again? The weeks are going so fast. Before you look, I mean, the month is finished. Today is what? Today is the 29th of January. Then it's February. My word. Yeah. Yeah, so, it's a good thing. Good to be here. A lot of people know, person that we know are not here. So true fire. Yeah, man, the weeks are going, the months they go by so fast. I mean, you know, and then by you look, the bills them coming. Yeah, by you look, it's another bill. You pay a bill. I mean, up in the month, and by you look again the month and again, and it's bill time again. You know, it's like we ever go live up in the hills in some cave where we have no access to no form of internet or nothing. We don't have no pay, no bill. We just live after nature, live from nature, spring water and thing like that. How much we can live like that? Because I mean, I didn't realize that internet was so important until after the hurricane when there was no internet, no light, and I realized that we totally depending too much on modern technology. Yeah, and you can imagine if we had, I mean, cashless society and no light, nothing. I mean, there will be no. How you gonna buy stuff? That's crazy. That's why there will always have to be cash because, especially in a tropical island like Jamaica, because you can never can tell, unless I don't know how they're gonna do that. When your peeps, thank you all for joining. No love and respect. Big up on yourself. Yeah, so let's get right into it. As I say, it's good that you guys are here, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Yeah, so please like up the live, please and thanks. Please like up the live. A lot of you not press the like it. Yes, and even if you're here and you don't like me, just press the thumbs up to me. If you don't like me, press the thumbs up. Yes, if you don't like me, press the thumbs up, see man. And if you like me, press the thumbs up still. Yeah. So and again, big up Danai and Dante in heaven. Yes, sitting by Father God. Father God, watch over them. So Danai and Dante, big up on yourself. And my fiance, big up yourself too. And all my loyal supporters and family and friends who become family. Know yourself, big up on yourself. Yes. We look out. Big up my brothers. Yes, from mother and mother too. Yes. Big up Samson. Samson, big up yourself. Yes, and big up. Yeah, me had a little brother. You make it thing work. You know, you're always looking out. I mean, looking out for me, see me. Big up yourself. I appreciate that too. Big up yourself. Enough love and respect. Yeah, you don't know yourself. You know, people behind the scenes, making the thing work. Big up on yourself. Enough love and respect. I appreciate love every one of you guys who view. Even if you're not like me, as I say, I appreciate you watching still. Sister Marcia, where are you, sis? So I want to say good night, everyone. Blessed to you all. I have you here trying to figure out what bill get paid first. Oh Lord, sis. Hey, which one get paid first? I guess the food bill have to pay first, but some people might say, I mean, the house, because you can always hungry and be inside. It's better to be hungry and be inside than to be hungry and also homeless. Because being hungry and homeless, that is not something nice. Hungry and homeless. Well, you can be hungry and be inside the house. That's not so bad. Because I mean, there's a possibility that you will find something to eat. So I guess you have to if you have to pay a mortgage first, or your insurance or whatever. But you know, and then in this time, Sister Marcia, you're living overseas, so you're gonna need heat. So there's another bill there. You need heat because with this weather, you need heat. So I don't know. Just put the bills them together and say in a mini miny more. So which one to pay? Boy, I tell you. But life ain't gotta be that complicated still. Just we as human being who make it very, very complicated. I mean, as me say, Sister Marcia, we have to live up back into the hills, you know? We up in the hills, so abandoned land. When nobody now go live, no one is going here to live. I go live up there. We pay no light, no water, no internet, nothing. You get what I'm saying? Or we can always get solar and live off the grid. And yeah. Right now, it's absolutely freezing, so very, very, very cold. And trust me, I don't grudge you none at all. None at all, none at all. Because I worked for over 6 years in a freezer and it wasn't nice. My finger burned and it affected me for years even when I stopped working there. So trust me, I don't like that cold. But if you have to do it, you have to do it. And you never can tell what you can manage until you have to manage it. But at least you have heat. If you're in a car, you got heat, and if you're inside, you got heat. Only thing is when you're outside. Yeah. And so I'm say, I mean, we in the Caribbean here, in tropical island, we don't understand what we have until we don't have it. We don't appreciate what we have or appreciate love what we have until we don't. Because our weather is the best. That's why I said Jamaica is paradise. The Caribbean is paradise. And people say, yeah, the Caribbean is paradise. Every country in the Caribbean is paradise. Nothing is wrong with the countries in the Caribbean. It's just the people. No, nothing is wrong with the country. Countries are paradise. Jamaica is paradise. Yeah. But as I said, the cold weather has left me with arthritis in my knee. That is not arthritis, sis. Arthritis can be in a knee. Arthritis have to be in a heart. So if in the knee, it's neuritis. It's got to be neuritis. So it's a new word for it. It's neuritis. It cannot be arthritis. Arthritis. You don't want to have arthritis. So, you have neuritis. Yeah, so actually tonight, peeps, tonight's topic is what was your last relationship like? Did it break you, build you, or set you up for better? Let me repeat. Tonight's topic is what was your last relationship like? Did it break you, build you, or set you up for better? I married a Jamaican, end up in divorce. I still love them and would marry one again. Wow. You see, as I say, if a Jamaican woman, if a Jamaican, I don't know if this person is a male or a female, cat Katsin the six. Okay. Yeah, male or female? Sister Martha said, good night, Mr. Alan Bailey. Enough love and enough blessing. Yeah. But if you're a male, I would say that Jamaican woman, there's a song that says that Jamaican woman, them are sugar and salt. Jamaican woman, some of them are sugar and some of them are salt. Some of them are ginal and will make you ball. You know? Yeah, but that is it. Some Jamaican woman, if you're a male, some Jamaican woman, them are sugar, some are salt, you know. And that's true. You get me, I say? Because, trust me, I love my Jamaican women and women of Jamaican descent. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I love them because I love my culture. I love the culture, the Caribbean, the Jamaican, not just the Caribbean, but the Jamaican culture. Because in every Caribbean, you have different culture, but the Jamaican culture, I love it. Jamaican women are the best. Sister Marcia. But of course, Sister Marcia, you're a Jamaican woman, so we say that. I can say Jamaican men are the best though. we Jamaican men are the best. Yeah. I can also say that we Jamaican men are the best. Because I know a lot of Jamaican men and they're cool dudes, you know. So you have Alan and thing. Alan a cool dude too. From what I've seen. You get what I'm saying? And the rest of Jamaican men them. And then the Jamaican men that are of and the other men that are here to that are half Jamaican descendants, you know? Are the best. Marcia said, really? Yes, Sister Marcia, we are the best. We the best. Trust me, when you find a Jamaican man that really loves you and love you, he will take care of you. Good night, bro. See there, say Bradley, a Jamaican man, same. And Mr. Bradley say, you know, when after, I just say, I beg to differ. Sister Marcia, you beg to differ. No, but trust me, when Jamaican men really love and love you, trust me, they will treat you like a queen. You get what I'm saying? I've seen Jamaican men even washing. How much nationality you can see actually as men actually taking their woman clothes and not throwing it in a machine, but giving it unwashed, washing the kids' clothes and stuff like that, and cooking, taking care of the house. Trust me, only in Jamaica, only Jamaica. Good night, Bradley, and the respect bless everyone. Yeah, man. Only Jamaican sister Marcia, only Jamaican men. We are some of the best cooks too, not just chef, but because I don't consider myself a chef, because I don't have papers, so I wouldn't consider myself certified. I don't need that anyhow. But we are some of the best cooks also. Really know to take care of our household. Yeah. And a lot of other nationality, they are not like that. You know, they are very dependent upon woman when it comes on to even household chores and stuff like that. Yeah, they are a lot of other nationalities, they are very dependent upon a woman, thinking that it's a woman's duty to do certain things. But Jamaican men, we are, yeah, the best. We are the best. Bradley said, my last relationship hurt me. But I am in a new relationship. Glory be to God. Hallelujah to Jesus. Can we give our brother Bradley a clap? Brother Bradley says in a new not he says in a new relationship. Glory be to God. God is a good God. You see? Look what the Lord has done. Let me finish with Bradley. Bradley say, in a new relationship, no, bro. And it seems to be good. I now learn to appreciate love, show more respect, and to love her. So you see, you learn more also. Bless up Alan, another Jamaican. Another Jamaican man come my way, I run for for dear life, even though I am not looking for anyone. It's a Marcia. No, it's a Marcia. You make it look real bad. You see, if I don't come live, trust me, it break my heart because I mean you guys really light up my day. Bradley said good night, Mama Marcia, good night. Alan said bless up Bradley. Yeah, Sister Marcia, I tell her, Jamaican men are in fact the best, and men of Jamaican descent. Because if a man, even if he is born elsewhere in the world, and if he has a Jamaican woman as his mother, trust me, he's gonna grow up to be a good child. And if he has a Jamaican father, and that he grew up around him, I mean, that father gonna teach him everything about Jamaica, just the same way. So once you're considered a Jamaican, once you have Jamaican descendant, trust me, a man or a woman, yeah, you're good to go. Joy say, Sister, me I run to. I am running faster than you saying. Joy, good night. Can I team say good night first? Also say it is bad. I don't agree with you, Wally. Oh Lord. May I come back to you, Sister Marcia. Good night, Joy. Blessing. Yes, good night. The first thing she should have said, Sister Marcia, is good night. Joy said, Bradley, are you on drugs? I need to get my glasses to read again because I don't think I read right. No, Joy. Bradley is not on drugs. Has been taking our advice, and now Bradley is in a relationship. Not a fling or so, not someone else, woman or so, but he's in a new relationship. Look what the Lord has done for Bradley. He can do it for you too if you're out there. Somebody clap on for Jesus. Yes. He's done it again. Joy, so good night, everyone. Love you all, my family. Yes, Joy, good night. That's the first thing you should have said. Yeah, so back to you, Sister Marcia. You say it's bad. I don't agree. But the thing is with ladies, and I never can understand ladies, which is ladies are very complicated. Very, very complicated. So complicated. You ladies are so complicated. It's hard to understand you ladies. Because why I say that ladies are very complicated, extremely complicated, so very complicated, is this. A man, like a Jamaican man, will hurt a woman. She did not have 5 or 10 Jamaican men. She had one Jamaican man. One, not men, one man. So it's singular, not plural. She had one man, not men. And you ladies will say, make it look like every man or every man now is the same as that one man. Because Sister Marcia said, just make it look like, say, she know it's just one Sister Marcia, just one bad apple. Just one bad apple. One bad apple. Holy, I am not a hard person to please. Very easy going. Yes, Sister Marcia, but it was just one man, Sister Marcia. One bad apple. Spoil. Man, not even spoil, rotten the whole bunch, Sister Marcia. Sister Marcia turned her mind completely from Jamaican men. There is a Bradley, you sure you're okay? Someone says, congrats, Bradley. I am very happy for you. So you see, Sister Marcia, and even Bradley, based on Bradley had been through, Bradley was saying he wasn't settling. He wasn't settling. But no, he has settled because he has found someone that he can settle with. You get what I'm saying? So the Lord will do it. Bradley wasn't looking. I don't think Bradley was looking, you know? He just, God does bring the right person at the right time, you know? Because Bradley, at that time, Bradley that did not commit no crime, in a previous relationship. So just imagine, you say that is why, it is good for men not to act according to how females actually treat us, as in act violently against them. Because Bradley would have been somewhere else now, and but look at him now. He can still be here, see me, full join himself with a wonderful princess. The Joyce said, Marcia, good night. Okay. Marcia, I am not a hard person. Yeah, no, you're not a hard person, Sister Marcia, but as I say, it was just one man, one Jamaican man. It wasn't Jamaican men. It was one Jamaican man. Wow. Barely say funny, bro. I was going for just a few Bang, but I respect her. She is really nice. I take back my words, sir. All right, see there? Hey, see there? And I must say congratulations to that empress, that yes, that princess that has conquered brother Bradley's heart, Yes, and you consider yourself very fortunate also because you have gotten a good man in your life. And now, very late from now, you will become his wife. So I hope I'll be there when you're cutting the cake with the knife. uh, Bradley said, "Thank you, Mama Marcia. I really feel this lady. I am trying it. Yeah, definitely. And that's the thing, in life where we can decide. It's a decision to love. Some people believe that when people come, you're gonna see some halo over their head. It's not like that. You're gonna see a halo over their heads, and you're gonna say, "Oh, this is the one." You're gonna hear a voice that this is the one. I'm not saying it's not possible, but majority of the time, that is not how it is. You get what I'm saying? You can just be together because of the person character. Yes. And as I say, we as men at times we look for the wrong thing. Big ass, big breasts, and nice shape, pretty face, and are round and curvy like Coca-Cola bottle. But I mean, the character is not there. Other times we look and it is not there because we don't look for a woman with the mind. We just look for the behind. We think with our head. If not this head, but the other head. A lot of us as men, we think with this head. You know, we don't think. We think with that head, not that this head. Yeah. The Jai said, Bradley, come publicly to declare his relationship. Yes, Jai. And I mean, you see, that is good. Bradley come publicly. And it's a good night for everyone. Big up yourself, Sister Annie. Yes, Sister Annie, that aging like fine wine. Yes, Sister Annie, I know her, I've seen her for years and she haven't looked no different for over 10, 15 years. She looked no different, see me. She looked the same. Yeah, like so she drink from um the water that Jesus was giving the lady at the well, you know. Joy said, beautiful sister Annie, good night. Joy says, Sophia, so you head over heels for your woman. If me head over heels, I don't like how that sound, Me not like that term. I'm not head over heels. You get what I'm saying? I respect, love, and appreciate love. Respect, love, and appreciate love. Me not head over heels. Because I don't wear heels. I don't wear heels, Jai. So I'm not head over heels. Uh, boy. Annie said, lovely Joy, good night, my YouTube friend. Joy said, my past relationship broke me up into many pieces. Right now, I can't find someone. I can find some of my pieces. Wow. Into many pieces, Joy. So many pieces. Oh, I understand. I'm soon telling about my one. I'm soon telling about my one. I'm saving the best for last. Was it the best? I'm saving mine for last. Let me not say the best. Annie said, thank you, Fire. You're welcome, sis. Sister Annie, you're not age. No, Sister Annie is not aging. Trust me. I've seen this lady. She used to come into the wholesale that I was working. I worked there for about 6 years, so it's over 15 years ago. And trust me, when I saw Annie, she did not look. Actually, she looked even more youthful, to be honest. Because I was like, this lady, she's not aging. And some person are like that. They say black don't crack. Well, she's perfect description of that. Black don't crack. Is that it? Alan, good night. Alan say, Annie say, that Fire say, Joy, he might not see me aging, but I'm feeling it. You're feeling it? No, sis. Because if you're exercising, you wouldn't feel it. Sometimes we don't exercise because even today I was telling myself that I've gotten lazy because I'm not exercising. Yeah. Sometimes I put on weight, sometimes I take it off too because I try to eat at least 2 times a day. 3 times is not really necessary, but sometimes I might snack. But I try to eat at least 2 times a day because I don't want to put on a lot of weight because I'm not really exercising like I should. Just walking at times, that is not enough. Yeah. So if you exercise, Sister Annie, then you will actually feel, you know, even more youthful if you exercise. Yeah. Yeah. So as we said, tonight topic is, what was your last relationship? What was your last relationship like? Yes, for your both exercise. I'm short of exact what exercise I short of. Oh, okay, Sister Annie. Think you're easy. Joy say, my peace reach all of China. I and sing right now. No man can want no woman we broke up in a so many pieces. Oh Lord. And you frightened if you know, Joy, that in life you always have a man out there that is ready to put you back together like the potters, like the potter and the clay. So you go? Yeah, like the potter's clay, the clay that the, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Well, don't be like Sister Marcia, who not looking for no relationship. She's fine, single, and stay single all by herself. The man want to put Joy back together again. Yes, Joy. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna say tonight topic is, what was your last relationship like? Did it break you, build you, or set you up for better? And mine personally, you see, at times, a lot of persons, when we get into relationship and in a workout, we tend to say that we regret. I regret talking to that person and all of that. And trust me, it was my worst mistake in life. No, it wasn't your worst. It's something that you cannot take back. And you might say, oh, if I could take it back, I would take it back. I wouldn't take it back. You know, if you ever watch them movie in life where they have this time machine, and whenever time other persons would go back into time and try to change stuff in their life, they would like mess up things. You get what I'm saying? So I used to say that if I have a time machine, I will change a lot of stuff. But after watching those movies, I realized that that is actually fact, because I mean, another person that you came across and you might have said something to, and they act according to what you have said to them, you make an impact on other person's life. So, for example, if you were to go back in time and change you being with that person, then you would change so many things. You know, it's like, trust me, so many things, like a chain reaction, a lot of things. So, I don't regret being with my previous relationship. No. Taught me, it was a life lesson. It was like being in the army and getting trained and graduate and all of that. So you're ready for this war. Because in this life, it's like a war. Trust me, it is. Joyce, what was your last relationship like? Fire, miss the XX, miss the romance, miss the big ass, miss the big breast, or what it is. I missed nothing, to be honest. You see, what I realize is this in life. Say, you see, what you had then, it was just an experience. And you choose to have that relationship. It could have worked. For me, it could have worked, but one person cannot make a relationship work. Because again, with females, a lot of these females, I've seen it over and over and over and over again. Men will be in a female life and taking care of her and her kids also, and then that female would tend to think that she's taking that man for a fool, which is, she's never taking that man for a fool. She's just taking herself for a fool. Because I've seen that over and over. Females being in a relationship, a man respecting her, taking good care of her and all of that. And she's like messing around with other men who don't give a crap, who literally don't give a crap about her. Literally wouldn't really want a relationship per se. You get what I'm saying? So my relationship, I mean, I just consider it as a learning process. It was learning, and I've learned a lot. You get what I'm saying? I don't think about the sex. No, I don't think about the sex. Honestly, I don't think about the body and, nothing like that. Because you see, the thing is, with God, you will miss out. You will think that you miss out on what you have previously. But you see, with God, God is like this. If you had a Lada, which is a car, I guess that was a German car. Some German Lada is a German car, but everybody know in Jamaica, if you know a Lada is like if you had a whole car. So I'm not trying to talk down to no female or to my previous and say she was like a whole car. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you had a car then, and then that car was God actually gave you that car and you write it off. What you'll be surprised that God will actually give you a better car than that. So if that was like a 1956 car, now it's 2026. God will actually give you a 2026 car, which is a good upgrade. You get what I'm saying? And you're looking like, you know? Yeah, so God is like that. So it's the same thing in a relationship. And worst of all, if you did not wreck that car, somebody steal it then, put it that way, somebody steal it. You get what I'm saying? God gonna give you something even better. And relationship for me was like that. I thought it was the best and everything, but God gave me an upgrade. When I say upgrade, I mean an upgrade. Yeah. Because, for example, you hear me saying that, I hear that a lot of times, even for a man like me, I will say that I don't think a woman should be my woman, not a woman, but my woman should be on the beach in her two-piece. And because that's too skimpy for the world to see her. You get what I'm saying? So if my woman is comfortable in that, if a woman that I'm speaking to is comfortable in that, then that's not my woman. You get what I'm saying? And God will know your heart. If I said that I don't like makeup, I'm not into false hair and stuff like that, but yet still, the woman that I have in my life is love makeup and all of that. That's not my woman. So in the first place, I was compromising. You get what I'm saying? And do you have to compromise in relationship? No, you don't really have to. You get me? You can come to an agreement, but at times we get into a relationship that is definitely not. We are not just not compatible. We think that we are compatible, not because you and somebody have um great sex. Because sometimes people just love sex. It's not really great sex. People just love sex. You don't have anything. You're not just not compatible. You're just not compatible. You don't see eye to eye. The person doesn't support you. You get what I'm saying? In whatever you're doing, the person don't support you in whatever you're doing. Then how can you? You're just not compatible. You have to be in a relationship with somebody that supports you, that see your dream and help you, and give you encouraging words and stuff like that. That's your person. You get what I'm saying? So my previous one that wasn't, but as I say, I don't regret because, as Bradley say, with his previous relationship, him grow, and it allows you to grow because knowledge, you know, I mean, learning, being in other in relationship, you're supposed to grow. You're supposed to gain knowledge from the previous relationship. That stuff that you're supposed to look for, as in get into a relationship. Some red flags you see, you definitely know that there's gonna be problem here. You get what I'm saying? So Joy say, sure, I know you was the relationship problem for you, or your parents never did that work, your parents never did that work, or you did live in a hole like crab, so you get runaway. That is it. Yeah, as Alan said, Alan understand. And so that is it for you. Blessing say, sister, where are you? Or Joyce, where are you, blessing? Real talk for you. Definitely, exactly. And that's the thing, Joy. As I say, in life too, yeah, cause a lot of females, cause I was reading the other day in the Star, Jamaica have a newspaper they call it Star, and this guy was saying that he feels okay, but then his females was saying that his stool was too small. And I would say that, listen, when you go to a store A shoe store, when I go to a shoe store, if I'm buying a size 9, if I'm wearing size 9, I'm not going to take up a size 10 or 9.5. And no one is going to give me a size 9.5 if I want a 9. I'm going to say I don't want that because I like when my shoes fit on my foot or on my feet and they fit comfortable and it's very neat. So it's big. If it's big and I can fit neatly, I don't want it. You get what I'm saying, Joy? So that is it. And if I have my shoes and then I leave it at home and then it was like size 9 and then all of a sudden it's very big off my feet, like someone else have been wearing it and wearing it very frequently, then something is definitely wrong. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna change that shoes. I'm gonna throw away that shoes because you know I have no use for that shoes no more because it's too big for my feet. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, you so know. Yeah. Well, but Joy, as to problem, I I was never Mr. Perfect, even though previous exes would say I behave like I'm so Mr. Perfect. I speak my mind, you know. I try not to be disrespectful at the same time. I speak my mind, try not to be disrespectful at the same time. You get what I'm saying? But you see, people, as me saying, no, Joy, one of the biggest thing, Joyce, so what you're saying, Fire, I can read words in it. Well, read it here, me here, me see if you understand what I said. You see, in life, one of the biggest thing is also phones. And that's red flags that you look for. If you have your partner and your partner always have their phone or phones on them, they don't put it down. And if they put it down, it's always on the face. Someone else is in the race. You get what I'm saying? If you have your partner and they always have their phone on them, they don't leave their phone, none at all. And if they even put the phone down, they put it on it face, like this, face down, like the phone is this. They put the phone face down all the time. Trust me. So stuff like that you gotta look at. You know that someone else is in the race. And in the long run, it's gonna cause a big disgrace. Joy says, saying the damn woman vagina big, kiss me teeth, no vagina no big. Well, Joy, as I say no, it's not about, I'm not gonna disgrace any woman and say no woman really big. But the thing is, when you go into a store, as I said before, when you go into a store, as I said before, if you wear a size 9, there's no reason. And persons normally don't either. Because especially Jamaicans, we Jamaicans, not me, but a lot of Jamaicans, whenever time they go into a shoe store to buy shoes, a lot of times they have big feet and they're trying to put into smaller shoes in order for it to look neat. Because, yeah, but for me, I'm gonna buy a shoes not just because it's gonna look neat, but it's because it's the right size to go on my feet. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just buy a shoes only because it looks neat, but it's because the right size to go on my feet. So if I wear a size 9, I'm not gonna buy a size 10. You know what I'm saying? So I will know before, the size shoes. So I will go in the store and purchase the shoes. So I'm not gonna go into the store and purchase the shoes without trying it on, putting my foot in there. So once I put my foot in there and I realize that it's okay, it's good enough, it's my size, then I'm walking out the store with it. When it's not my size, I'm not walking out the store with it. There is no store no between legs. When you have sex, that you feel say. Okay, Jai. I am here. Bless yourself, blessings. Yeah, pick up yourself, blessings. Yes, Jai. Yes, well, put it that way. That's why that person say, um, they're not buying no pussy in a bag. So I just put it that way. I didn't say pussy in bag, but I say when you go into the store, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna buy my size. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna buy my size. And then in real life, at times you buy your size, but you live at home, or you leave your shoes at home with your spouse. You get what I'm saying? And you travel overseas, and then when you come back and put your foot into your shoes, because I know kids can be watching, because at times they're not off the bed as yet. Yes, even though it's not a kids topic, yeah. I mean, you go overseas and you leave your shoes, and then when you come back from overseas and you actually put your foot in your shoes, then it's actually too big. It's a size 9. And when you come back, this shoes is actually wobbling off your feet. Like it's a fin that they're swimming. You get what I'm saying? You can't walk in a fin and really, because it's just meant for you to use in the water. Yes, because it's very big. So only can use in the water, in the sea, or in the river. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, blessing, sister Alan. Bless up, blessing. Blessing say, best, I don't say anything, joy. Our revelation will come before Genesis. Okay. Blessing say, I, Alan, honey. Bradley say, Bradley say, it must fit a hole, you too, bro. So it no, fit be like water slide. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Bradley. Congratulations, Bradley. Say blessings. Blessings, baby. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So when you say that, Joy, I'm not saying, but I'm just saying, you know your size as a man. When you go to the store, you buy your fit. Okay? That is it. You get what I'm saying? And as I said, every size out there as I say, every who of them stick out there. So I mean, every shoes have a foot for it. So you will see shoes out there like size 15. You get what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't gonna put on a size 15 shoes. That's not my fit. I look stupid in that. So I'm not gonna put on that. That's definitely you young man wear your size. Yeah, exactly. I wear my size. You get what I'm saying? I'm always wearing my size. Joy. Yeah. So I'm not supposed to be surprised. So when I buy my size and then I realize it's no longer my size, then it come as a surprise under disguise. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Definitely. Yes, Steve. So if you're just joining, the topic is what was your last relationship like? Did it break you, build you, or set you up for a better? So definitely set me up for better. Did it break me? No, it not break me. You see, a lot of things. I didn't realize that I'm so not easily broken or easy to break. I'm not easily to break. You get what I'm saying? Because in life, you never know that you're so strong when there is no other thing for you to do but to be strong. You can't be weak. And I'm not saying because a lot of persons now we consider weak, but people show or express their emotion differently. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. You're not gonna say other people weak. A lot of people are actually show their emotion more than a lot of us. You get what I'm saying? A lot of persons show their emotions more than a lot of us. So I don't really want to say that people really weak. But when people, as I said before, when people seems weak, a lot of times it's because they rely on their own strength. That is it. When people rely on their own strength, that is it. You don't rely on your own strength. So, I don't know how to be weak or anything, allow anything to break me, anything like that. Yeah. So listen to what? Joy, one thing I say, give time. Joy, one thing I say, give time a long time. It's not good to rush into the next relationship and then cry full words of wisdom. Cry full word of wisdom. I mean, cry full word of wisdom. Uh, so Marvin say, Holy fire, blessed up fam and bless everyone tonight and the live. Right, Marvin. Yeah. You big up yourself, Marvin, and thank you. But you see at times saying a blessing, say you're not good for rush into other relationships. It's not about at other times, it's not about rushing, because a lot of us, we're different. We are all different. God make each and every one of us different. You get what I'm saying? Because some of us will take years to get back into a relationship, and some of us, our way of healing is actually getting into another relationship. Some people might consider it. Some people do get into relationship too early because they have not yet dealt with their situation, and some of us are like that. You get what I'm saying? But as for me, when you're gone, and that's it. I'm not gonna dwell on that, and that's it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. When we done, I'm done there, so and that's it. I'm not gonna, I mean, send up my blood pressure or commit suicide and crap like that. No. Marvin bless up. Oh. Me nah cry. Oh, Joy said, me nah cry blessing. Single is the news thing. Okay. Marvin said, good night blessing. It's been a while, but I'm okay. The live chat when I can. Okay, but I'm good. Okay. All is well. Joy said, Marvin. Right, bless. Yeah. Yeah. So some of us, some people would say, some people do get into relationship too soon. But who are you to say that, or who am I to say that someone get into relationship too soon? Because we don't know that person. Do we know the person? That's the thing. You don't know the person, I don't know the person. So at times we say people rush back into relationship too soon. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, the person's hurting and they get back into a relationship with someone who understand and who is there, a shoulder to lean on and to really look out for that person, to help that person. You see, that man or that woman is going to respect that person even more because that person was there, understand that that person had to go through and all of that. You get what I'm saying? They can have a conversation, talk, and all of that. So I don't think it's even right for us to say, unless we know the person personally and the person express themselves to us, then we can say, then, I mean, you get back into a relationship too early or whatever. No. Some Alan, yes, Marvin. So God is good to me. See him. See him to Marvin. Marvin said, bless up yourself, Joy. Good night. Love ever that. Yeah, okay. Yeah. But I mean, my relationship did not break me, as I say. And actually, sometimes, you see, shit have to happen to us for us to get better. And some people, some people some people will, I will say no. Some people will actually hurt you and they forget that they even hurt you. You get what I'm saying? And you're there bleeding and living miserably. Even in relationship, I'm talking. Persons will hurt you and they behave like said, man, you did them wrong and all of that. So you definitely have to learn to get over it. Trust me. Which is some persons don't easily get over shit. They don't. Some people don't easily get over a relationship. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So blessing say, the man I meet after my 7 years of holding back, he better know what time it is because I will go psycho even if it takes 100 years. Well, that again to you in a sense because, I mean, you shouldn't go in there having that mindset. You get what I'm saying? Because, as I say, when we talk, when a person talk, it's a different thing. You can actually talk, have a good conversation, and see if you're on the same level. Which is some people you see that you're them on the same level, but then you're not. So it's kind of difficult to. But life, people will hurt you. Life is just life. People are just people. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, look at Bradley. Bradley did not give up on woman and say, well then, I don't want another woman for the next 100 years. You get what I'm saying? No. He takes time and he heal. You get what I'm saying? And I'm sure that woman is a nice woman. Yeah. So Joy said, but Bradley get love, so it might still around. So he might stay around. Okay, Joy. Sex I go look like that. Sex I go look like that. I go on. Oh. Yes, Earth. Yes, Earth. Yes, Earth is true. Keep the pupum blessing. Don't give it up. Make it tender. Make it tender, love. Okay. Blessing say, don't hurt me because I will do you in. Okay. Blessing say, I am happy for Bradley. Okay. Well, as I said, blessings, it is it is difficult for you. When you have genuine people, you have genuine people, but humans are humans. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes for a man too and woman, sometimes their spouse not giving them the attention. Then you get what I'm saying? Because sometimes we get into relationship and it was so spicy, and then because we get so comfortable, we're not giving the same attention as we used to before we were, actually living together or stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Let it remain the same. Nobody no neglect. So when you neglect persons, that's when other people will get the opportunity to come into your relationship, which is some people won't allow anyone else to come in. But sometimes one party will do it because they are being neglected. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, especially man, because a man might go home to him wife or to him woman, and she might say, "Oh, I'm not in the mood," and all of that, and she might be so moody. You get what I'm saying? And expecting that man to just understand. You get what I'm saying? And then he meet a little, and he meet a little, I mean, girl, especially even I mean, look, a other person might put them down. Even a girl on the road or so, and where she deal with him, she deal with him better than his wife. Because a lot of time I heard married woman say, "Oh, them husband cheat on them with some idiot man and all of that." You get what I'm saying? And then that's it. You get me? But just that at that time, you need attention of that girl, show him love and attention. So, and it's just messed up. That shouldn't be a reason for him to do that still. But, at times you have no mediator to talk to or anything and nobody to talk to. And as I said, people are just people. So, people will hurt you. You just have to learn to live and move on. And not say, well, then, okay, all Jamaican men are the same. No, we are not. So Blessing say, I am happy for Bradley. Yeah, Bradley said, true fire. Marvin said, some relationship can hurt when it's gone, but it best sometimes you just don't love nor be in a relationship also. Blessing said, if I break my 7 year, that's a lot. So, okay. Well, you see the thing that I'm Mr. Blessing, you just have to go into relationship with a open heart and mindset. Blessing said just last week a man unalive his wife for a live-in maid. Okay, okay. And you see, at times, blessings, when you read stories like these, then it make you think. Because a lot of times you hear say it's insurance. Yeah, we all know in the world, it's insurance. And people are just people. And sometimes you can never know people. You get what I'm saying? But you cannot live your life as in say, well, then there is no one out there and all that. As I say, sometimes you don't even have to look. Sometimes it will just happen. Joy said, so at 7 years you don't get little body sister blessings. Joy, if you did not hear that part, then nobody else would have hear. If you never ever put it that way, nobody else would hear because how long did they say it? Nobody else comment and said no one else comment and said nothing, Joy. But you had to say. So you have to say that, Joy. All right, Joy. I wonder why your mommy give a name Joy. Yeah. But so we can't do like Sister Marcia. Sister Marcia says she have nothing to do with Jamaican men. She will run, you know, for her dear life. Because I mean, Jamaican female hurt me are having into several relationships with Jamaican female and it didn't work. But I didn't say, well, okay, I have nothing to do with no Jamaican female again. I've been saving that 7 years for a long time. Okay. So I'm not gonna say I'm not into nothing at all with no Jamaican woman again. No, Jamaican women are the best. And descendants after Jamaican women are the best also. Yeah. Sometimes, afraid to read Joy comments when she comment because I'm wondering what next. Cause with Joy, there is always something extra. Read all about it. So she said, well, the pumpkin tights obsess second class virgin you be know, can't give it up to have to keep the pumpkin sis. Supplicant said, Joy, I will wait until the holy is clone or otherwise. Okay. Ah, boy. Joy. Joy, 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 joy. Yeah. But as I said before, I did not say, well, then all Jamaican women are the same thing. You get what I'm saying? No, they are not. There are people out there. Read Joy comments, she talk in parables. Okay. Yeah. She not talking parables, Joy speak out plainly. There's a lot of good people out there, a lot of good female out there, Jamaican female, any other nationality. Because a lot of times, all over, I've heard about Jamaican men, especially women always talk about Jamaican men. You get what I'm saying? Even more than Jamaican women, they talk about Jamaican men. And I mean, as I said, the thing is, a lot of females go for different men, because females go by just what they hear, men go by what they see. Yeah, female go by what they hear. You tell them nice stuff, yeah, and all of that. We go by what we see. Big ass, big breasts are slim, or if slim, because not all we want big, but some of we like slim and in all of that. Some of we like thick. I'm not gonna say fat because people take a, but no, especially Jamaican man. Jamaican men, because I've seen Jamaican men with some ladies, they are very big, so big. So we like different. A lot of men like different sizes. You get what I'm saying? A lot of us like different sizes. Yes. And this does it. Alan says she's not talking in a parable. What the holy fire body sis are. Oh, okay. One some fire in a good cookie pan. Alan, leave joy alone. Alan, take up fire. Alan, take up fire, me. No love. Okay. I get that. Yeah. Me stop talk. Listen. Don't stop talk, Alan. Don't stop talk, bro. Start. This is where men. This is a platform where men can actually come and express themselves. You get what I'm saying? And that is what we don't have on social media a lot, where men really express themselves. No, Joy, continue to talk. Talk, Alan. You know, in a social media, a lot of men don't talk because a lot of men don't really come out and talk like we should, which is we should. You get what I'm saying? Especially, and we don't talk about hurt and all of that. A lot of times, only female talk about they have been hurt. A lot of men been hurt too. A lot of men have always been hurt. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of men living on planet Earth. Literally living on planet Earth. They are living on Earth, but they are living on planet Earth. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of men, you see them, but you don't know. They're actually hurting, so very hurting. But we have learned that, okay, if we manage our stress, you get me I say? What the girl said? I don't remember what that girl said. Yeah. But, we are also hurt. Yeah. But just that we don't look like what we've been through. We've been through hell. A lot of us have been through hell. But we're still smiling. Yeah, like the sun shining. We're still smiling. Yeah. Because even a lot of times, as even me myself, I've been through a lot, but then trust me, I don't think that I've been through nothing at times. That is the reason why I like to go on the road and meet other persons and I talk to them. Some of them off camera. When I talk to them, I like, damn, I ain't been through nothing. I should always smile and give God thanks. You get what I'm saying? So that's why that's just talking to persons make me laugh at times and say I'm not going through shit. That's why you can see me coming here and laugh, doing a video and laughing because of what I've seen persons that a person going through. I'm like, no, I have to give thanks because I'm not going through nothing at all. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So blessing say, trust me, Alan, no make me and Joy take you and Joy I take for each one. We share the same pencil. Okay. Sex. Manage sex better still. Let me get that Joy. Right? Joy, my sister. Okay. Stress. Yeah. But as I said, peeps, what don't kill you only make you stronger. What doesn't kill you only make you stronger in this life. Yeah. As I watch the video with the old man, even since night I was talking about him. If you guys watch the old man, the homeless old man, yeah. He said he went to America and he come back and he came back. He went to America and farm work, run off, as we call it, run off, and are overstayed. Run off. Yeah, that wouldn't be overstayed. I would like running off. Is that what call it overstay, see me? Because he ran away from the farm that he was working on, which is sometimes a contest one of them as slavery, see me? Yeah. And then he was deported back to Jamaica, came here, make a house. He said he make a house, and then it was destroyed by Gilbert. He was living by his mother. His mother died, and then his brother and his sister sold the house, which was his mother did not make a will or whatever. Anyway, he's back on the street for years now. You get what I'm saying? Such a old man on the street. And I don't, a lot of time, no, guys, I don't even show you guys the extreme because that old man was like, smelling real bad. He peed on himself because even the car that I passed that he was sleeping, I didn't even know that somebody was sleeping in the car. Because when I passed the car, I was like, this car smelled like somebody dead in it. But then I realized by talking to him that actually that was his home. He living in an old car. And that car, the cars that were parking there was car that was washed away by the flood. And I completely forget to ask him where was he when the storm. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I completely forget to ask him. Where was he? Yeah. So I'm saying that, and I felt so bad seeing him that even especially at night time I think about him. I don't know, because I don't know how people so wicked and mean that they even walk past him all the time and not help him as him because he shouldn't be there. You get what I'm saying? So I'm saying this to say that a lot of time we don't go through nothing. We go through a little relationship and hurt, and we are complaining about that, and oh, this person hurt me, and all of that. That's nothing. There are persons out there don't live nowhere. The persons who are saying that they're hurt right now, a lot of us, we actually have a roof over our head. We're not worrying about where our next meal coming from. You have bills, yes. You have bills to pay, yes. But you're like, I mean, you know, that man is not living anywhere. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, he's not living anywhere. He stinks, he smells, he haven't been showered in days, probably weeks. He has no family to call. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of us just go through a little relationship issues and we're complaining, oh, that person hurt me. Oh, and all of that. I mean, none of us need to grow up and give God thanks. That's why it is good to be in the street to see what's happening. You get what I'm saying? To hear other people life experience. Yeah, trust me, it is. That's why I love to be in the street. I know what's happening. That's why whenever time I do a video and people talking to me about crap, I get a little agitated because I'm like, persons, they're so ignorant, they don't know nothing about what's happening in the streets. And when I say in the street, I mean in the street, what's happening out there, because they are so comfortable where they're living and they're just watching some fake news media and tend to think that they know everything because people just giving them propaganda news. Yeah. A lot of you guys should come on the street at times with me. Let's walk and talk, and you will see what's really happening here. Yeah. Also, so Joy asks Marvin if you get light. Marvin, so yes, I get light. Joy says some places in Balaget yesterday it stopped as far as the high school me here. Okay. So Joy, Sandra, you are missing. Sandra, okay. Sister Dana, you're missing too. Simone, long time I don't hear. Yeah, I haven't heard all of them. Sometimes I don't want to call a name, because I don't want to miss person name. But I'm seeing Uncle Dana leader. But I know sometimes I don't want to call a name because as I say, person will say, oh, I didn't call their name. You get what I'm saying? And they're all here. So Simone missing it too. Simone, long time I don't hear you. Blessing say I miss Sharon, Kerry, and Simone also. Keisha, yeah. Keisha from Mobile. Big up yourself. And Joy said, my brother don't have one over his head right now. Okay. Don't have a roof over his head right now. That's what I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying? A lot of persons, they don't. A lot of persons still living in a tent. I've seen people still going to St. Elizabeth. This family that on YouTube, they're still going to St. Elizabeth trying to help. There's a mother there. Her baby is like 3 months old. I mean, so she recently had babies since the hurricane. And they're living under a tent. Under a tent. And the rain came and flooded out where there was. And they had to move the tent in the middle of the night. And a lot of us actually have a roof over our head and a bed to sleep on. You get what I'm saying? Light. No mosquito at night biting us. I mean, those persons are like clapping every night. Clapping. And they're not praising the Lord, they're clapping. They're clapping mosquito. Clapping for the mosquito. And mosquito singing and they're clapping. Think about that. It's not funny, Yeah. Kerry, where you there? You there? Joy said, I'm making register. Oh, you're marking register, Joy. Okay, blessing said, people are not be brothers. People are not brother keepers. They're brother keepers. Exactly the sense. That's the same thing I was talking to since night. Somebody watched my video and they was talking to me about it. And the lady was talking to me about it. And she was very emotional when she was talking. She said, I mean, she know that people living like that. But she was very emotional. Since night I was talking to her and she said, she was really distraught about the situation too. Real people. It's not another country. Thousands of miles ago. It's in our own country. Persons are living like that. And persons, and you see sometimes, because persons go there and look for them. Persons go there and look for that man. Because he told me to have some people come there and feed him, some church people or whatever. And I'm like, I mean, trust me, what can I do? If I had enough money, of course I would just take him from there and bring him to a home and pay them to look after him. Because that's the thing, a lot of times, because person doesn't have family member, to pay it for them. That's the reason a lot of time why they don't put them into homes, because a lot of these homes are not really government owned, but I guess they are private homes. You get what I'm saying? But there is no one there to, yeah. But trust me, as I say, as Blessed say, a lot of us, we're not brothers keeper. People pass people living like that and feel comfortable going home to their family, and they don't even think about it. They don't even think about them. Yo, some people are definitely like some serial killer. People like that. Trust me. Oh, I will call him Empress Queen D. God save Cayman from that hurricane. God knows Cayman would be flight. Trust me, there will be nothing in Cayman, nothing at all. There will be nothing at all, nothing. Because Cayman is as flat as Rocky Point in Clarendon. Not even Portmore. Portmore is better. I would say Rocky Point in Clarendon. That's how Cayman is. Rocky Point, Portland Cottage, as in flat. That's how Cayman is. It's not hill like that or anything like that. It will be totally destroyed if that Category 5 hurricane had hit Cayman. There will be nothing left. It will totally be wiped off the map. Yeah. But it's a big up Nick, Jamaica live. Nick, Jamaica live nice. Okay. Yeah, so we have to give thanks, peeps. At times, as I say, a lot of times we are like, this person hurt me. And other times, because I've been with previous ex relationships and they still talk shit about me. Even though when I don't talk shit about, yeah, I talk some shit when I come in here. Yeah, but they still talk crap about me. Because some people try to destroy your reputation, same way, Because a lot of persons, when you're not together anymore, especially for me, from my experience, especially Jamaicans, if you're not, especially women, if you're not with them anymore, they want to see you go downhill. If your life go downhill, they feel comfortable. Even if they were the one who mess up, it's like if your life go downhill, that they feel justified that yes, once you left them, you're not supposed to prosper. That is the reason why for you to get over people and to forgive people that hurt you, it is also good for you to pray for them. Pray for them. So Blessing said she forgave her ex, which are few in numbers. Okay. Yeah, that is good. Blessings. A lot of people cannot say that they are few. A lot of females cannot say that their exes are few in numbers, because I've been with exes, and I've been with ex that, I mean, from we relationship breakup. I mean, they can count on their fingers and toes how much other ex they have had. And that's very sad. I'm not glad. That's very sad. Yeah. But just that we know that in life, we have to learn to forgive our exes. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes people do your stuff in life. I'm talking about relationship. In relationship, I will forgive. In relationship, I will forgive. In relationship, I will forgive. So Blessings, that's why I leave. If you know, you know. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. In relationship, it is best to forgive. You get what I'm saying? And don't take nobody life, because you never can tell. In the future, you will find another husband or another wife. You need to take no life. No. No need to get yourself in problem like that. No. It is best to forgive in relationship, because and another time we're gonna talk about forgiveness, because forgiveness is hard enough. When you think about it, forgiveness overall. In relationships, forgiveness is different. Why is it different? Because it's different. It's completely different. Is any forgiveness, no forgiveness? No. In relationship, forgiveness is different. It is different. It is completely different. Blessing say, I am not forgiving. I will deal with you. You're not forgiving. No, you're not. In relationship, I will forgive. It is very important to forgive in a relationship. because there's no need for you to carry that pain and that hurt inside of you. So each time you see that person, I mean, that person is all right inside, not feeling any pain, but you're carrying that hunger for that person, that hatred, and it's tearing you up. Before you know it, you're sick. That can give you all cancer. Another person, who to tell? They have been hurt in life and now they have cancer because of what the hunger and hatred that they are carrying inside. I'm not a medical doctor, but in the past, people do me stuff that I hate so much years ago that when I see them, my chest used to hurt. And I realized that no, this is not good for me. Just imagine your chest hurts every time you see the persons because you just wanna, no. And even if you don't like people, you don't have to have that hatred and that anger inside. You have to learn how to deal with it, not for it to affect you health-wise either. You get what I'm saying? You have to know how to deal with it. If you meditate, woosa, you know how to deal with it. You can even be angry and laughing like I am. Am I angry now? Maybe, maybe not. Blessings, I won't be sick. I will be satisfied. No, blessing, I'm telling you, it will make you sick. It will make you sick because if you're gonna angry because in a relationship and somebody hurt you and you are still carrying that anger inside because of what somebody did in that relationship, trust me, that will actually sick you. So Marvin says, that's true. No, bro, forgive and just move on. I don't want to deal with the hatred with this situation that happens. And you forgive that person. Because listen, because you can actually pray for the person, as in pray for the person always. Or you forgive that person. If you see the person, you don't feel that anger. Some of you will say, if you can see the person now, hug the person. I'm not sure about no hug. You get what I'm saying? Because certain people mingle with certain people and certain things that I don't want to hug. Because hug can be different. This can be you. I mean, that's too much groans in. You get what I'm saying? So if you know, you know. I don't need no hug. That hug. I'm not so huggable. Yeah. But you learn to deal with it. You have to deal with it. You have to deal with it. You just have to deal with it. That relationship hatred. Yeah. And trust me, other times person will say that you don't get over. Because a person have told me that, oh, you don't get over. No, I get over. Long time. You get what I'm saying? As I said, we deal with a lot of people deal with stuff differently. It's a mind thing. If you allow your mind to continue dwell on the past, it continue. If you allow your mind to dwell on the past, think always thinking about her ass, then you will have issues. No blessing. You can make my life a living hell. I've been through hell. So my life cannot be a living hell. But you make the person life a living hell. Yeah. Say put it that way. But not my life a living hell. No. That person life. Yeah. Yeah. But trust me, as I say, you cannot dwell on the good times with that person. You have to learn to get over that. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of times you have to realize that, that relationship was just what it was. Yes, it could have worked, but it didn't work. One person cannot make a relationship work. So why force a relationship? There's no need to force a relationship. There are millions of people in this world. There are millions of people in this world. And why force a relationship? You're in a relationship with a person and the person don't want you. They want someone else. Yes, then allow them. Because a lot of time people in a relationship are people see people. People who want them, they don't want them, and who want them, they don't want them. You get what I'm saying? Life is like that. But as I say, it doesn't have to be that complicated. Am I a relationship counselor? No. Because a lot of us, when we've been through relationship, we actually believe that we have some counselor. No, I am not. I'm just talking based on experience. Experiences teaches knowledge. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Relationship teaches knowledge. Yeah. So, but we have to learn to forgive and move on. Yeah. But as I say, especially women especially, they are bitter. When I say bitter, I mean bitter. Men are bitter too. Woman will bitter and they will try to destroy your life. You get what I'm saying? Woman will try to destroy your life. Yeah, man will try to destroy a woman's life also, but a man do it differently. A man will I mean get violent or so, but a woman, I like Blessing say, a woman will try to make your life a living hell. You get what I'm saying? That's a woman. Most women. Some men they will actually stalk woman. Woman they stalking too, but a lot of men they will actually stalk. They're like, no, we're not left, we're not leaving. Yeah. Blessing say, only some people, wherever are the opposite sex, don't trick someone and cause you to want to cool your pipe. As I say, you see, adult can't trick adult either. Listen, and the same applies to woman, just the same. A lot of adults are not behaving like adults or even think like adults. You get what I'm saying? Adults cannot trick adults. You trick kids. Adults should not allow adults to trick adults. That's crazy. You trick kids. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Kids are a trick. That's the thing. That's another time you hear females say because a man being with her, then I hear she say otherwise that actually he actually forced himself because he don't want a relationship. That she realized that he don't want a relationship. And she said otherwise, and before you know, he's behind bars. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and the same applies to woman. Because I've seen woman same way, sleep with man, and I've heard females say out of her mouth that she just gave him some and he wants to take a set on her. I've heard females say she just give him some and he want to take a set on her. She likes him. I've seen men fall in love with go-go. You get what I'm saying? With females that are prostitutes, men fall in love with them actually. You know? It's like that. Did she want a relationship? No. She's just doing business. And again, to some persons just wanna, do it at the moment. Persons go out and they sleep after drinking. Person go out and after drinking, they like sleep with each other. They get up in the morning, they're not into a relationship. You get what I'm saying? Either the female not into a relationship or the male, or the female can say that, because she was tipsy last night, that's the only reason why she had sex with him, and that's it. If she's not interested. And vice versa, the man can say the same thing too. He wake up in the morning and he actually come to his senses. He's not into, you know, having a relationship. Married, that doesn't mean that you want to marry to her. Which is some people do get married after same way. After they had intercourse, they fell in love with each other. And that's it. So, as I said, adults are adults. And no adult cannot trick no adult. You trick kids. Trick or treat. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So, what I say? Because I've seen females where say men trick them. Men trick them too. Or should I say trick them? Or they were just foolish and naive. Man will promise them money. I've seen men promise woman money, even show them too. Back in the days, I used to have a family member, a male family member, and he would like cut up a lot of newspapers, that's the size of money. And then you put some money over it, and it looked like a big pile of money. Yeah, Jamaican men, trust me. Yeah, it would look like a big pile of money. So you would go out and you would take it out. Say, no, you have the money, you have the paper, and then they would not see exactly that it's actually paper, and they would just see the money, so it look like a big Kyle, and you get a lot of girls, you know. Is that tricking? No, that is she being greedy at first. Yeah, but otherwise, it after the person come to their senses and they still want to go back to that individual. Well, I don't know. Blessings. You have to ask those person Why is it that after the person come to their senses, they still will want to go back to that individual? Well, as I said, some persons will actually go back and they will actually have a relationship. Some person don't want a relationship. You get what I'm saying? Some people don't want a relationship. Some persons like their emotion. Some people let that emotion get the best of them. That's the thing. As I don't like that song, I don't like that song. Someone never like it. That girl did. What's her name? Shensia, about Eat and Run. But some purpose this is about Eat and Run. It's like that. I don't like the song, but I'm just using it as everybody almost over the world know the song. So some people just want to eat and run and that's it. And they eat and done. Yeah. The sense I remember telling you about that paper and a dollar bill. But yeah, in Jamaica, I've had family member who I saw did that. Just remember now. I've seen family member do that, and trust me. But did he trick those female? No, he didn't trick them. As I said before, they were being greedy. That is greed. That is greed because female because she see him with a pile of money, then she would lay herself careless, or the females would lay themselves careless, and vice versa. You have men who would see females just the same way, and you see her in nice clothes come down from foreign, not understanding that, I mean, she's gonna take back all of those clothes and jewelry to the store when she go back to America or wherever country she's from. She's gonna take it back. But you know, she's a foreigner. So he think that he can get something off her now, some money off her or something. You get what I'm saying? But she don't want anything. She don't want him. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So vice versa. So now human, it's just human being, human nature. This is the reason why I people don't let me down. At times people say people let them down. Nobody let me down. Nobody let me down. People let down themselves. Nobody let me down. Because I don't look up to no man. Yeah. I'm not being tried to, holy. I'm just saying, no, I look up to no man. One guy tried that on me, one guy tried on her, and I put a black and I put a black his scheme and I unplat his scheme. Okay. Yeah. Because some persons, but the thing, even as men, even as men, a lot of men are very, in Jamaican term, licky, or how should I say it in English? Greedy, and fall very easily. Vice versa with female, it's the same way, you know? Yeah. But since that was in Jamaica a long time ago. Okay. Well, it still happens. Because trust me, Jamaican men upgrade. Same way. They will still do it same way. Because even now, you see Jamaican men, whenever time they see females, they will take out a lot of money. A lot of them don't, a lot of Jamaican men, some of them have words, some of them don't have money, but we have words. A lot of us have words, but a lot of them don't have the money. And those who have the money, a lot of time they don't have the words. So all they use is the money. They'll tell a woman what they will give her and she will spoil her and all of that crap. Yeah. Until you start getting someone no longer interested in her or she get pregnant and not interested in her. They say you couldn't even buy a popsicle. Yeah. But Jamaican men, as I said, we the best. And Jamaican women, they're the best also. I love my Jamaican women. So big up every Jamaican woman. And those Jamaican women that went away from Jamaica also and teach their children that they get overseas Jamaican ways, Jamaican culture. Because I've met people, because I met even this guy from Germany. And if he did not tell me that he grew up in Germany, I wouldn't even know. I met him and his father is a Jamaican, his mother is a white woman, but he grew up in Germany. And he never forget his roots, his Jamaican roots, you know? So, yeah, still a Jamaican man. He still talk like a Jamaican, think like a Jamaican. So, he's just like that. But he grew up in Germany. Yeah. I remember him. Yeah, you remember him. Yeah, man, definitely. Yeah, and he speak fluent German, very fluent. You wouldn't even know that he was not. He did not go to school in Jamaica. Trust me, that's how Jamaican is. You get what I'm saying? That's how the Jamaican genes is strong. Put it that way. Once you're from a Jamaican parent, trust me, you are a Jamaican. Yeah, I've seen that. So, Sister Marcia, don't be burning too much bad land for Jamaican men. Where is Joy? She fell asleep. Joy is there listening, man. Yeah. The Sister Marcia, don't burn too much bad land for Jamaican men here. We ain't all that bad. Not all of us. And even at times, you see, it's just time, because a lot of us, it's just growth. After experience, we actually change. We experience certain things in life and then we actually change our ways and stuff like that. And some of us take long. Some of us change even when we in our 40s, we realize and change our ways, Yeah. But Jamaican men are the best. We the best. Yeah. We are the best, babes. Definitely. Yeah. But it's very important, as I say, in life, to forgive persons in relationship. It is not good to carry hurt and anger in another relationship. And that is the reason why a lot of persons will say, like Blessing said earlier, a lot of us rush into another relationship and rush because you will say that the person is hurting. The person is hurting, so the person need time to heal. That's why a lot of time. And some person haven't dealt with the situation, but some of us, even before we left that relationship, we wasn't in that relationship. Mentally, we already had left that person before. Mentally, we was separated. We separated ourselves from that person long before we said it. So a lot of us, we actually came out of that relationship before we came out of that relationship. If you know, you know. Yeah, Blessing said, "Only how does one know in the beginning that the person you meet in a short time that person is the right one?" As I say, it's a choice of you to continue. And as I said, based on how you guys talk, because some persons they talk and they leave out stuff. When we have conversation, we talk. What do you like? What do you don't like? What kind of person are you? And stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? For me, even for me, when I talk to someone, I'm talking to a woman, I'm saying, what do you like? You like this? You're natural, especially. You're real and all of that. And you're a Pentecostal woman. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of different things. And I say, yeah, this is the one. And when you've been through, I shouldn't even say this, but when you've been through, not that I should have said this, but I shouldn't be saying it as if it is something good, because it is not something good. When you've been through a lot of relationships, then you understand when you see that person, which is you shouldn't have been through a lot of relationships. That's the thing. You get what I'm saying? Why you shouldn't be in through a lot of relationships? No, you're none of us, male or female, you shouldn't have gone through a lot of relationships. But a lot of us have gone through many relationships. So many relationships. Yeah. But when you've been through so many relationships, you just know that this is the right person and this is where, you get what I'm saying? Because you have more experience. But you shouldn't have gone through a lot of relationships. You know? Does the talk come before or after the cookie jar is tampered with? The talk? Well, a lot of times the talk come after. To be honest, so a lot of times the talk come after. If we are to be honest, the talk comes after. Sometimes the talk come before, but sometimes it come after. A lot of times. Yeah. A lot of times, so many times, it talk actually come after. Yeah. That's just it. A lot of times the talk actually come after. And that's saying no. That's the reason why I talk about Africa and where, which is a lot of Africans are not the way that they used to be. Because people believe that true people live in a village, you can actually go to the village and get a lot of virgins or whatever. It's not like that anymore. They are conformed now to the Western world where they just, do their thing. You get what I'm saying? Meanwhile, one time, you have to pay a diary. So they call it diary or something like that, as in bride price. So you definitely know that you're getting a virgin. And if she's not a virgin, and the family would be shamed and have to pay back the bride price to the groom family. Yeah. That's why my cookie jar would be open until the honeymoon night. Well, you saying a blessing. You remember you saying I'm buying a pussy in a bag. So you want a man to buy pussy in bag. Yeah. As I say, none of us should be in many relationships. And as I say, that's the reason why I used to like the African tradition. But then it is not how it used to be no more. Well, we still have that in certain places in Africa. But from what I've seen, especially social media, and a lot of these African youths are seeing social media lifestyle, they want to live it and all of that. It's completely different. But one time, it used to be where, you wouldn't just meet someone and then you would actually drink, go out on a date and have something to drink and then make out and stuff like that. You would have to like your parents and that person parents would actually um meet first and then say, okay, my daughter look perfect for your son and your son, So they would decide, the parents would decide for you. So it would be, I would call it arranged marriage. And those marriage actually worked. You get what I'm saying? The lady knew no other man, and the guy knew no other woman. You get what I'm saying? They come together like Adam and Eve and knew each other. Brand new. You get what I'm saying? So this is the right reason, one of the reasons why we're having even this conversation, because it has become so complicated now. You get what I'm saying? It has become so complicated now because so many girls know me and so many men know other female. You get what I'm saying? So there is no really a lot of newness, you know? And it might sound a way, there is no lot of newness, and that's why we're having so many mess. Seriously. Yeah. Blessings, I know my body and my capacity, so he will be pleased. Okay. Yeah. But that's the thing, as I said, blessings. And you see, a lot of persons wanna know, you know, they wanna, especially men, they wanna try on the shoes first. They just wanna buy the shoes and walk out the store with it and wait for that special occasion, then they wear it. No. A lot of men, even women too, they're not like that anymore. That's what I'm talking about. They're not gonna go in a store. Okay, that's a size, that size, and the salesperson said, okay, that size can fit you. Give how much for it. You purchase it, and you pay for it. Get a receipt, and you leave the store, and then you go home and put it down and wait for that special occasion. It's the same thing like marriage. That's how marriage is nowadays, as in relationship wise. Nobody no really wait like that for marriage, especially for. And so is that say that's the best way? No, I'm not saying it's the best way. But since I am glad I am not Africa, because I am not equal of animal to be monetary value. Well, blessings. Think about it. Your mommy would be rich. Because the more fluffy you be, is the more coal they would get for you. The more fluffy you be, the more coal they would get for you. You know what I'm saying? Your bride price would be a lot. And I mean, cow is a good price now. So just think about it. Your parents having over 50 cows and over 30 and goats. Wow. They would be rich millionaires. You stay there. They'll be set for life, blessings. So I mean, because don't think a lot of these families, same in Africa, a lot of tribes. I mean, for you to get one of their daughters in this time in 2026, if you watch YouTube and all that is, you have to have over 50 cows. And they're not talking about any skinny ass cows. They're talking about real good healthy cows. I said, I am of a cow value. I am of a cow value, whereas I am curvy. Exactly. So many cows they get for your blessings. So think about it. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. That is why a lot of if you watch, that's why I love watching YouTube. If you watch it, a lot of families they're actually so rich. They don't have money. They don't have cars and big houses. They have mud house, but they have so many cows. You get what I'm saying? They have so many cows. They are rich because if they were to just sell some of those cows, they could always build a mansion and still have a lot of cows. Same way. So they are rich. So just think about it. Even this time now, I mean, your parents have about, just call it even 4 daughters, and they should marry them off, you know? And they would get a bride price for each of you. Good gosh, man. For each of you, four, I mean, they have almost over 250 cows plus goats. That's crazy. You think, listen, I mean, you've seen a cow pasture in Jamaica with 200 cows. That's a lot of cows. You have to have money in order for have so much cows in this time. You know? So it's not about it's just their tradition and their way of, you know, traditional values, maintaining their traditional values. And actually, yeah, those relationships, as I say, work good. Relationship now that's we say for example that we just see people and love them and all of that, you know. If you look, a lot of times it doesn't work, but we love, but they learn to love each other. It's completely different when you learn to love each other. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Imagine my parents sell me off to go live in a mud hut, whereas I eat dirt. No worry, blessing. You get used to it. I mean, with that wood fire and making wugali and making wugali and that vegetable that they call what? Suma wiki. Mostly tribe God help me. Okay. Yeah, blessing, trust me, you'd have full joy that. In time you will get, I mean, immune to your environment. You just conform to your environment and thing. You look good. You rub all of that dirt clay on your face and your body. It makes you healthy and strong. Smell cow dung. Yeah. Drink cow milk and stuff like that. Every morning you have fresh milk to drink. Wow. Just imagine that, bless. I know you love milk. Who's laughing at this? And don't laugh. It's actually fun life that, trust me. Yeah, that's actually fun life. And it's not just like they just eat, drink cow alone. They go hunting and stuff like that for fish and everything else. But just that they get whatever they get and they do farming. Whatever they get is from the earth, you know? No genetically modify food and stuff like that. I mean, when you grow and that's what you know, it's a different thing from being in the West and having things where it is now. It's actually just your mind alone is hard to conform that way. But trust me, if you have to, you just adapt. That's how human beings are. We just adapt. They knew I am hilarious. No one is commenting. What I'm saying, serious blessing. I mean, trust me. One of these days we're gonna go to Africa and we're gonna experience that. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna make a trip to Africa. I'm gonna make a trip to Africa, and we are going deep, deep in the villages. You get what I'm saying? Deep, deep in the villages, far away from the new world civilization, where we go to the borehole to get water. You know? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, will be far better. Okay, Oli, you, me, and Joy going Africa. Of course, and a couple more away. Alan, Bradley, and Bradley, new girl. Oli, pa we go. Okay, I'm game. Definitely. We're all going. We're going to Africa, peeps. Yeah. Because remember, one time you used to tell us about Africa, as in Africa is full of people with flies in there around them, and children are just malnourished. It's not like that. Africa is nice. See Joy carrying stick on her head. Joy, I tell her she not carry stick on her head. She tell us that she carry something else, wood on her head. That is what she's going to say. She's carrying wood on her head. Yeah. But it is actually nice because if you check it out, the study I was thinking about, and I was saying even that Wugali is made from maize, as in what we call corn, and it's similar to what we call cornmeal, as in turn cornmeal. It's the same thing as Wugali because it's a turn is a cornmeal they use same way to make Wugali. So, in Jamaica, I don't know where you are, ever you are, you do stuff like that, but it's the same thing. So, the tradition is the same thing, you know, just different name. They call it Wugali, and they definitely have to have a stick or a big spoon, like to turn the cornmeal and turn it until it's ready. It's the same thing. We cook meal just like that. We call it turn cornmeal, or in Jamaican term, turn cornmeal. You get what I'm saying? We do it same way. We make the same meal. Japati, same way. It's just like festival or stuff like that. You know? So it's the same thing, just that we do it different in it. Call it modern world if you want to call it that. Yeah. So basically, seriously, I am here free now. I want to go. Oh yeah, would, yeah, definitely. Joy, that's what Joy would say. Definitely. Yes, blessings. We are going to Africa. By that time, you carry your Starlink. No, I'm not carry no Starlink. So